Escaping the Nightmare, a path to redemption and true power. What is it? A confidential path to redemption and restitution for those who were born into systems of power, secrecy, and control. This initiative offers a way for individuals to step forward, tell the truth, and help dismantle corruption without fear of public exposure or retaliation. Instead of being trapped in cycles of coercion, participants can choose to reclaim their integrity, protect their families, and help create a better future. Why do we need it? Many in positions of power never had a real choice. They were born into systems that demanded loyalty, silence, and complicity. They were raised in fear, conditioned to believe this was the only way. But power built on secrecy is a prison, not freedom. Without a way out, corruption continues. Those trapped inside these systems remain silent not because they want to, but because they are terrified of what happens if they speak. They've already suffered enough. This initiative offers a way forward. It allows people to break free without being destroyed. It ensures that the truth comes to light safely and strategically, preventing chaos while protecting future generations from falling into the same traps. What do we have to lose if we don't do this? The truth is coming out. There's no stopping it. Those who wait until they're exposed lose the chance to take control of their own narrative and redemption. Justice will come, with or without them. The longer they cling to secrecy, the harsher the consequences will be when the reckoning arrives. They will be left behind. Those who fail to step forward will be remembered not as leaders, but as obstacles to truth. The opportunity to repair, redeem, and reclaim their legacy will be lost. Right now, they have a choice. If they wait, the choice will be made for them. What do we have to gain if we do this? A way out. Those who want to leave the system finally have a safe and structured way to do so, while retaining control of their wealth and deciding how they want to make restitution. Truth without destruction. Instead of chaotic exposure, we get orderly, strategic reform, and those in positions of power retain their positions and use them for the greatest of all good. A new foundation for power. Leadership shifts from control through fear to influence through wisdom, service, and truth. Generational freedom. This is the chance to ensure that our children and their children never have to endure the same pain. A legacy of courage. Those who step forward will not be remembered as villains, but as the vanguards who changed everything. How will it be implemented? Policies, laws, protections. Confidential confession and restorative justice path. A secure, private process for individuals to disclose their involvement and be guided toward reparative action. Legal protections to prevent retaliation against those who speak out. Strict truth verification to ensure honesty and prevent false accusations. A restitution and reform panel. Participants will help design safeguards that prevent future corruption. They will use their experience to confidentially educate and protect the public and future generations. Those who willingly engaged in harm must contribute to meaningful reparations. A truth-based system of power. Instead of a violent collapse, we facilitate an orderly shift toward transparency and integrity. Wealth and resources gained through corruption are redirected toward healing and justice. Those who step forward early have the most influence over how this transition unfolds. How will it be funded? Voluntary contributions from those who step forward. Many of those born into wealth and power inherited systems they didn't create. By choosing to contribute, they turn their family legacy and resources into a force for healing and reform. Seized assets from those who refuse to make amends. For those who knowingly profited from corruption and refuse to be part of the solution, justice will take its course. These funds will be redirected toward victim reparations and systemic reform. International human rights grants. Many global organizations are eager to support initiatives that promote justice, anti-corruption, and systemic transparency. Philanthropic contributions. Ethical investors, entrepreneurs, and reformed leaders who believe in a new earth based on integrity can financially support the transition. Public crowdfunding and community support. Everyday citizens who believe in truth, justice, and accountability can help fund the protection and empowerment of those who step forward. The simple truth. This is your moment to choose. Many of you were born into this, but you don't have to stay. You didn't choose this path, but you can choose how it ends. You don't have to live in guilt and secrecy. There's a way out. Imagine a future where your children don't have to do to their children what was done to you. Imagine being remembered as the one who broke the cycle. Imagine stepping into real power, the kind that isn't built on fear, but on truth. The door is open. The choice is yours. Are you ready?